Hey, it's Reverend Karen here. The latest minister's message to the. I don't know if you subscribe to the Washington Post or if you have friends who do, but at the end of November, there was this opinion piece. And number two on the 5 things to do instead of doom scrolling is to find your local Unitarian Universalist congregation and start attending. What an amazing thing to have happen for Unitarian Universalism. I don't know if you've noticed, we have a lot of new visitors who are checking us out. Understandably, given what's going on in the world, and maybe they read the Washington Post or somebody they know said, hey, why don't you check it out? Or maybe they've been meaning to check it out, haven't ever been, or maybe they used to be a part of the congregation and have recently decided to try it again. Whatever it is, it's a wonderful chance for us to remember that as we look to what is coming and what is already in our midst in terms of a world being on fire, this is a great place to recommit to and to bring your gifts in service of a vision and a mission that is really powerful, really robust. We are going to be seeing more and more dumpster fires. People we love and care about, some of ourselves are at risk in a really scary way. The best thing we know about how to protect ourselves is in community, and in a community that's willing to turn towards the dangers, not minimize them, not deny them, not seek refuge in our own privileges. That is where sanctuary, that is where the possibility of brave space exists. Thank you so much, Perry Bacon Jr., for noticing Unitarian Universalism and inviting others to notice us as well. So now it's your turn. It's your part. Make sure the folks that you know, whether they're local or not, but certainly if they're local, invite them to come along to services. Invite them to come along to other things that we are doing. In that spirit, I'm going to give you my second invitation to what we are doing on Monday, January 20th, the Dr. King holiday. We are hosting, in collaboration with 3 community partners, a gospel concert. Given what else is happening on that day in Washington, D.C., there is need for joy. There is need for us to affirm joy and to affirm our values and do it in community. And I hope that you already have this gospel concert centering love that will be on your calendar, 3 to 5 p.m. You can buy tickets on Eventbrite already. It's by donation. This is a fundraiser. You can also show up and come in that way without buying tickets ahead of time. It's a fundraiser for a really fantastic thing that happens. The Richard Kemp Center, Burlington's Black-led Black empowerment community organization, hosts an annual trip for local Black and Brown youth to go to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. This is a chance for those youth who live in a state that is so super predominantly white to have a sense of connection with each other, with their deepest self, with a sense of history, culture, community, heritage, ancestors. And it takes money to make happen. And so this is a fundraiser. I hope you will invite your friends, your neighbors to come. I'm expecting the music to be rocking. There are 2 gospel choirs that are going to be singing, the Montpelier Community Gospel Choir. It's led by a UU minister, Reverend Vertus Robinson, and then also the Green Mountain Gospel Choir, which is based in Burlington, comes out of New Alpha, which is a local church. So great music from a wide array of sources, testimonials from youth who have gone or hope to go on this trip, and even a few words from me. I'm going to tell a story of a really powerful person whose power in part came from visiting that museum for the first time. it's going to be exciting. It's a chance for us to live into our eighth principle values, for us to live into our first visionary end, which is to use our organizational and institutional powers in support of social justice. So I hope you will make this a priority. We want this to be a stunning, joyful experience. And frankly, given what's happening also on that day at the National Mall, a presidential inauguration, I think that afternoon we're going to have cause for wanting to come together and being a part of something joyful, something that reminds us of where our heart is, love at the center. I have some calendaring things that I want to draw your attention to. So maybe you get out your phone or you get your wall calendar and you think about these dates. One, this Sunday, multi-generational winter solstice service. I think it's going to be a blast. Fun, and then more fun, and some storytelling and music, delightful songs. Then just a few days later, as it happens, right? There's winter solstice, and then all of a sudden, it's New Year's Eve. We have three services that happen here. 4 p.m., our no rehearsal pageant. Anyone is welcome to come, but it is really family friendly. You don't have to have done anything ahead of time. You can come and say, yes, I'll be an angel. I'll wear a halo. Or you could just hang back and take joy, experience joy watching the holy chaos unfold. Great singing there, joyful traditions and rituals. 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., Christmas Eve, carols and lessons. The theme is not just joy to the world, but joy despite the world. Given that the world is on fire, seems like a real good thing for us to find the fuel for joy so that we can be a part of resilience and resistance for what's to come. 6 p.m., I understand, often is so full that we turn people away. So if you're planning on coming to 6 p.m., make sure you come early enough. And if you don't get in, come back for 8. 8, apparently we don't turn people away because though we have a nice, healthy presence, it's just not full enough for the whole sanctuary. Then we are not having an in-person service on the 29th, but we do have a pre-recorded service, short one, it's a little over 20 minutes long, that will go live at 10 o'clock on our YouTube. So the link will be in the e-news, and also you can just go to the YouTube channel and you'll be able to see it there. So thank you from the whole staff that we have a low work week between the 25th and the 1st. After that, it's a new year. Awesome. It's the end of Christina's sabbatical, so she will be back in early January, and we'll happily welcome her back. So I am wishing you a wonderful, wonderful next couple of days. I am wishing you a body that heals and lets go of pain so that you might relax and feel yourself there, present. I hope to see you. It would be at any of these upcoming events. And take care.